I forgot.
We're not muted backstage.
Oh, wait.
I was.
We are and we're not. We can hear each other.
Oh, okay, good. I got real scared.
Also, hello everybody. This may not be a 3-hour stream for a couple reasons. Hold on, I'm going to be distracted until I change it.
We'll never know what she is.
You'll never know.
You will.
The world may never know.
Oh, okay, it just auto caps everything. Alright. I thought I did that last time to be dramatic, but no.
Thought I was doing a cool thing. Nope, it's just a feature. Cool.
I don't know how. Oops.
Yes, Sam is suffering from the cold, and she won't steal a heater from her family.
Okay, I don't know what I just did. Okay, there we go. It fixed. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, sorry. We did get snowstorms. Like we were in part of Snowmageddon, the snowpocalypse, and as you all know, the garage den is not connected to central heat and air. Therefore, I literally see my breath as I'm speaking. You guys cannot, but I can, and it's wild.
Oh my goodness.
But so I'm in the garage den where it is very cold right now. Here's the thing. I don't have to steal a heater from the family. I have a space heater that is supposed to be dedicated to this little square.
Where is it right now?
I want the children to take showers and not get sick. Therefore, my space heater is going to be for the bathroom until after the children shower today, which they have not showered all weekend, I think, because it's been cold.
Yeah.
Them. So, but I'm like, it is enough. You must now bathe, all of you. Like, I complain them. I too did not shower until today because it was cold.
It's a solid 63 degrees out here.
Here's the thing. The reason I'm not too worried about it, in all honesty, is because I am wearing my snow bibs. And underneath my snow bibs, I have my warmest pajama pants. And underneath those, I have a layer of thermals. Because Chris and I went to the grocery store, and I know how to fucking layer. The only part of me that is cold is my shoulders, and that is just because the top part of the bibs gets so fucking hot if I wear more than 2 layers when I'm also wearing my jacket. But I don't want to wear my jacket in here because it's big and bulky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, wearing a blanket, which is definitely not big nor bulky.
It's bulky as my leather winter coat, I promise you. So, I'm actually pretty toasty as long as I keep the blanket on. It's just, I can see my breath, and that's fucking wild. I'm not going to get over that. But yes, part of the reasons that the stream may not go 3 hours, though, is if it continue, because we're getting later into the night for me, so it may continue to get colder. And if I do, in fact, get too cold, I will run away shamelessly to my house. My husband is upset because he's like, why don't you stream from the bedroom? And I'm like, I don't have it set up to stream from the bedroom anymore. I don't want to do that. And he's like, why don't you just use the desktop? And I'm like, I'm already here. I'm already done.
For me, save yourself.
It is currently 12 outside.
Yeah, but the other reason is because I am tired. I woke up at 2 a.m. Because of a really bad migraine, and I could not sleep, which, let me tell you, I'm going to go off on a side tangent. I will, everybody on stream gets to have a preview, but I will be making a video talking about this. It's my family and I believe I have entered periomenopause, and that has been fucking with me hard. I'll go more into detail that in the video and stuff, but I now experience insomnia and migraine pain that keeps me awake, which is highly unusual because my body goes, "Oh, we're in pain," and I coma. Like, my body is just like, I am those anime characters that it's just like they need to regenerate and then out till it's healed. That is how my body has previously dealt with pain. So, like, I can't even read webtoons. My eyes are so much. I know. I have to listen
Like gasp.
instead, and so yeah. But yeah, so I might just leave so I can sleep. But we will see because the cold has woken me up. So there is that.
See, I'm the opposite. My body's like, oh, it's cold. Oh, it's nap time.
You're like, this is happening. On the other hand, this is also happening. It's also bad. I just need 2 hands to carry all of the bad shit that's happening. Yeah, that's lovely.
Let's see, chat. Hi RP. Hi Blake. I already answered the cold thing. Say I'm disappointed, Blake voice. The children need to be warm. I'm
gonna text the children and be like, guys, shower quickly so your mother doesn't turn into an ice cube in the garage.
The storm hit RP's area Saturday night / Sunday morning. Got snowed out of work today and tomorrow. Yeah, Chris's work canceled today. Like everybody's work canceled today.
Ooh, I wish.
The kids don't have school tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll see if they go Thursday. So, Erica says hi. Ask what everyone's up to. I'm on a quest to write 10k words as fast as possible, and it's currently 3 a.m. I'm going to check emails, do a couple admin-y things, and then see where my brain is at.
I, about an hour ago, was like, oh, I'm going to stop for the day, do some chores, listen to an audiobook for Sam and I's book talk stream tomorrow. And then Blake was like, you have a stream tonight. And I was like, okay, cool. Because I was like, oh, this is a good stopping point, and I can finish the chapter. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm going to be finishing the chapter tonight, I guess.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, for anybody, we are very sorry that the current book talk has been batted around so much. CB moved, so she had a lot going on. I died. The snowpocalypse happened, so.
I'm trying to figure out my lighting for the new place.
And I'm not in it, so I got no excuse. I don't know what to tell you.
You don't need an excuse.
You could read the books and join us in chat, Cody.
Yeah.
I could, but also...
Autumn Twilight, the entirety by tomorrow. It's only a 21-hour audiobook.
We believe
it. Listen, here's the problem. At work, I could just throw that bitch on 1.75. I'll blast through it.
That doesn't sound like a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm listening to it on something like that.
Yeah, no, I will blast through it, but also I will forget that it's happening, and then be like, "Why'd I do this? Oh well, do on with my day."
Hi, Eva.
I barely remember these streams were happening, and I'm a part of them. So.
I just want everyone to know that with the new streaming program, I can stealthily share screen when I forget to, and I don't have to switch scenes to do it, and I'm very excited.
And then you tell everyone, and it makes the stealth a little more obvious. I look so red in the face right now, but I also...
Well, here's the thing. Cold. I believe in being honest about my faults.
I don't.
They still
liar to the core.
Fox said that I look like I live in the Northwest Territories.
Listen, the problem with living in Michigan is that everywhere is still open. Everything's still normally functioning normally because we're used to this shit.
Because you have the
I don't need to use the
infrastructure.
snowmageddon as an excuse to get out of work.
We get snow like 1, maybe 2 weekends out of the year, and my city is content with just being like, fuck it, and closing down for those 1 to 2 weekends. I do have a very annoying situation at the moment in which my library has been closed for the past 4 days, and my books were due on Sunday, and because it I can't renew them online because they've been renewed 3 times, so I have to go in person to have them be like, oh, okay, there are no holds on it, so yeah, you can renew it again. And while these are not actually my books, they are one of my children's books, because I am the adult on the account, whenever this happens, they're like, yeah, you can't check out any more audiobooks or put anything on. Your card is suspended, miss. And I'm like,
I moved to a new area, and one of the things I'm most excited about is I can get a new library card for the new area I live in.
Nice.
And there's a bunch of libraries nearby, but the biggest one is closing down for renovations, which is great.
Okay,
But also will take like a year and a half, and I'm like, that is so long. But it makes sense. But we went, my roommate and I went, and it was really nice. And I'm like, well, why do they need renovations? So I'm hoping it'll just be like even bigger and better, which love libraries. And then, yeah. So sorry, I'm just obsessing over my background. And I hate that my bed is on screen, but there's not a setup in this room that I can do where my bed is not on screen.
You can get a privacy screen.
Yeah.
That you just pull out for streaming.
Like one of the folding ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Or you put up a green screen behind you and put like a cute image of you at like the beach.
Put an image of myself at the beach.
No, you put a beach behind you.
As I stream.
No, the beach is behind you, and every so often a CB will pop out behind you and then pop back in. It's fine.
Actually, it's just a little animated show of like, it's a normal beach, and then a little animated Matt walks in, and then a bunch of assassins
Eating.
pop out and murder him. And then drag his body off, and then like cover it up, all the blood trail, and it's back to normal. And it just goes on a loop like once every like hour or so that happens.
He specifically has to be munching on pistachios
Yeah.
when this occurs.
Yes. Like I'm munching on popcorn.
Okay,
yeah.
hold on really quick. Eva said 2 things. I'm gonna do the second one first. We don't gotta discuss it, but fuck ice. I concur.
Fuck ice, yeah.
Yes.
I agree. Fuck ice.
Is the library gonna be closed tomorrow, or your work gonna be closed tomorrow?
I hope your work's gonna be closed tomorrow.
I think he's referring to the library, but I'm hoping he's referring to his work.
Yeah.
I wish my work was closed. That would be so great.
We
I wish I had a job.
Eva says we're e-learning tomorrow too. Now, to go back to Eva's thing, I always forget y'all are here on Mondays. I feel like Mondays were streamless for a while. Okay, that is not in your head. Like I briefly mentioned earlier, me and my family are certain that I have begun periomenopause, and the biggest thing that was absolutely like devastating me for a couple weeks was insomnia. I just could not sleep, and it was making my migraines and my PMDD and just everything else worse. CB can attest to how much of an emotional and just physical wreck I was. And so I like I said, I'm gonna make a video, but to put my health first and foremost. It's basically going to be, if I think I can go to sleep, I'm going to go to sleep. So if like streams, I might have to cancel more of them. Book talks and stuff already very hectic. Might need to be rescheduled more. Whip Wednesdays, all that. It's just I'm going back to when my children were infants. If I must sleep, I shall sleep. I cannot risk it
Get over where
otherwise.
you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
folding screens are like $75 to $100.
Well,
I'll
Yeah.
just have my
honestly,
bed on screen. Or
that's
just like this. I'll just have my arm
honestly
right
that's
there.
less than I thought they would be.
I mean, there's definitely more expensive ones. Every once in a while, I see something, I'm looking at prices, and I'm like, I can make that. And I probably could.
Yeah.
I don't have the tools
Time,
to do it, though.
yeah, tools, time,
Um,
energy.
no, I could definitely make one of these, but I don't.
Chris was referring to the library.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a message on my phone telling me that my card. So I'm hoping the library just put their system on pause or something.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
sure they would, especially if they know they're going to be closed for a few days.
Well, they're like the outside drop-offs are still open, and I'm like, but they don't have the automatic scanners, so I'm not going to risk life and limb on the Tennessee ice roads to turn in the
Right.
book that you're not even going to register as turned in.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a solid 61 degrees outside here in Southern California. Uh, I put on a sweater today and considering changing back into a t-shirt.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, "Are you guys? Can you not hear me? I'm making a joke. Laugh at me. I am hilarious. Or at least make fun of me."
I'm like you're just trying to torture me. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm perfectly fine at the moment, except that I can see my breath, and that's fucking with me. Because, like, I'll just be talking, and then suddenly, this little fog. Chris
Vapor.
and we just watched a movie that was quite wild. It was like Ride Your Waves or something. It was an anime movie, and this is major spoilers here, but this surfer girl and this firefighter, like they have a really nice romance and stuff, and then he dies in the ocean, and then she's dealing with his grief and everything, and when she sings their song, he appears in the water as like a water thing, and he
I
can
was
do
to say,
magic shit with the water. And like Chris and I are watching it, and I'm just like, what the fuck is
I
going
see a
on?
water dolphin.
Oh, it's the finless porpoise. They make a point of pointing that out because they both
I don't
like
know. I see some fins on this thing.
no the finless porpoise has no dorsal fin. That's what it's actually.
Mm. I don't know why that premise kind of when you were like, oh, spoiler, he dies, and she's to deal with his grief. I was like, ah, wolf
No,
children,
no, the
surfing.
spoiler
Got
isn't
it.
that he dies. That's like straight up in the summary. In the summary, he's lost at sea. No, the spoiler is that he comes back. He kind of comes back with weird water powers for a
On
while.
one hand, death.
So,
On the other,
well, for
your
a while, it's kind of like, is this just her way of grieving? Is she losing her mind? But then
yeah.
things happen, and you're like, oh no, he's just weirdly a water spirit at the moment. Okay.
Mm.
Now I want to rewatch Wolf Children. Dang.
I see how you got there.
Yeah.
My room and I watched Twilight, New Moon last night. Yeah, I think it was last night before, whatever, recently. Because we're making our way through the Twilight film slowly. And wow,
Mhm.
every time, every Those films are an experience because they were almost like okay enjoyable for like a good 45 minutes of that one, and then Edward showed up again. And I was telling her, I was like, I never wanted to have an opinion, but yeah, I am Team Jacob. Um,
Let's go.
but
His team is not much better, but let's go.
also I know about the weirdness that happens later with the baby, so I'm like, actually, I hate this.
That's why I said it doesn't get better.
I'm like, I liked the dorky 16-year-old who had no idea what was going on. I don't, yeah. But
Yeah, weirdly
that's what
enough, I like Jacob before he becomes a wolf shifter.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He becomes a wolf shifter, I don't like him, and do you know how much that hurts?
it's like, I don't understand.
You know how much it hurts me? No, I don't like him.
My
I
favorite
don't
character
like
is
her
Charlie, though.
although.
So
Your favorite character is who?
I do love her vampires, though. She, like, I will say, Twilight is one of the only franchises in which I like the vampires more than the werewolves. The way the lore is.
mm-hmm.
He calls her the. He does not call it. Let me tell. Oh my god, this is a personal peeve of mine, right? So, there's people like there's this clip. It's
You named her after the Loch Ness Monster?
yeah. Whenever people like reference the spider monkey clip, I'm like, they're like, oh, you know, that's cringy and that's bad writing. I'm like, no, that's just dumb teenager things. Now, is it kind of weird? Because he is like a century or something, but no, it's like it's supposed to be dumb teenage romance, and so that's fine. But then like their child's name is Renesmee, right? Renesmee, and Jacob calls her Nessie. Renesmee to Nessie. Perfectly logical, like jump and everything, right? Not my favorite, but it works. Bella gets so fucking pissed and is like, you named my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster. And I'm like, this is a leap.
It is
a leap in logic.
I don't know the context of that, but I wonder if it's anything to do with the weird imprinting shit. Like maybe she's mad about that, and that's what she's channeling it through.
Oh, no, that's a whole separate thing.
That's the thing. Leading up to that is she's like, you imprinted on my daughter. She's a baby. She's like righteously pissed about that. But then he says Nessie, and then she brings up the Loch Ness Monster, and I'm just saying, like, I particularly hate that because one, that's a leap in logic that just it fucking comes out of nowhere. It doesn't make sense in the context of the scene or anything. And two, it undermines her anger from before. That righteously, like very justifiably angry up until that point, and then it's like,
you had me. I was on your side. We were going through it, and then you said that, and now I'm out.
No, I'm not.
We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
It's so weird.
But I have Twilight on hold with my library. I am going to finally read the books because just why not? I actually liked the movies when they came out. I will say I don't particularly like Stephenie Meyer as an author, from what I know of her and her attitude towards her fandom. But never actually read the books themselves, so I'm curious.
Yeah, I have no desire to read the books. My roommate would like tell me stuff of like the differences because I'm like, oh, a thing will happen in the movie. I'm like, that makes no fucking sense, and it was like, oh, this is how it was told in the book.
One of the things I'm really interested to look into is like stylistically, like that's one of the reasons I'm reading it is kind of like stylistic research because the way I follow this woman who started popping up on my YouTube because she talks a lot about Twilight and the things in the books, and I've learned so much from her that nobody fucking has talked about. Like in the movies when they talk about like the porcelain skin that's like diamond hard stuff. No, apparently that's literal. That's not metaphorical. So in the books and stuff, when like vampires fight, it sounds like porcelain crashing against each other. And I'm like,
Huh.
this is fucking fascinating. And I'm like, she's reading excerpts from the book, right? So it's like,
Yeah. I mean, they're like cracking and stuff. Like when they make contact, it does sound like in
yes.
the movie.
But I thought that was just sound effects being dramatic, not
Oh.
like.
Not like there's an actual reason for that.
I didn't think the vampires were literally like the porcelain dolls that like
It just
were in my
just
house.
curious
Like,
about how
creepy
sex
ones.
works, but I also don't want to know.
I need to know so many things, so I'm going to read them. I'm not going to purchase them, but
Yeah.
I shall acquire them through free services that I have, like the library.
Yeah.
exactly. Get my
library.
library funds and stuff.
Bedtime. No.
We'll go in news for it in a couple minutes.
Yeah,
I did another book series because, as we all know, when I am migrained, I do a lot more reading because I can't focus on writing. And so the His Dark Materials series has a sequel series.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Book of Dust. Well, you say this like you know. I did not know.
I did not know, but I was going along with what you were saying.
So
Continue.
I just listened to The Book of Dust, book 1, which is La Say Something. And it was pretty good. I momentarily forgot how weird and fucked up Philip Pullman's writing is sometimes. and then I got to the second half of the book and I was like, oh yeah. I forgot about this man. But it's fine. I started the second one. Oh, RP, His Dark Materials or The Book of Dust? Because if you liked His Dark Materials, then I would say you'll enjoy at least book 1. I can't speak for book 2 and 3 yet. I haven't read them.
Alright, just got an email about a job.
Ooh.
I'm double checking what else I have
I think
read.
I read The Golden Compass when I was really young. I remember playing the video game on my DS, or maybe it was my Game Boy. I think it was the Game Boy. Yeah. And I think I watched the movie a lot as a kid, but that's about it.
I did my taxes.
Like a super beat up copy of Golden Compass on my bookshelf for years though, growing up. I don't think it's even the copy that I read. I think I read it and then got given a copy that was like secondhand.
I recommend them. They're great.
Yeah.
Hey, Shannon.
I have so much on my TBR right now.
RB has the companion series novel, just haven't read them yet. Fair enough. It's so old, Gaia Online. This is true. Oh, I also read a duology by Hank Green. That was wild. It was the first. The series, the duology is called The Carls. And book 1, yeah, The Carls, you heard me right. Book 1 is an absolutely remarkable thing, and book 2 is a beautifully foolish endeavor. And
fun titles.
There's aliens and virtual reality and just a lot of stuff. It's wild.
I realized so many of the books on my bookshelf I have out here, I haven't read yet. Like I went to a book swap and I was like, oh, I'll like choose some that I've read already. And then I had read like, not including my Dan Meg, because of course I'm not fucking giving that to a book swap. I had like 2 books to donate. I had like 4, but 2 of them I'm like, I got it as a blind book and I just had no interest in reading. And then one was a Neil Gaiman, so that I got as a gift, and I was like, I don't want this anymore. So yeah, now I just have so many fucking books I need to read. But
Before we head to our thing, I will say if anybody is looking for a good queer romance for February upcoming, Like and Love with You is a great sapphic Regency era-esque book that I read and enjoyed. And you would have to read Nightmare Before Christmas before you read Go Luck Yourself as Go Luck.
also, if you're looking for a sapphic Regency, you should read "Don't Want You Like a Best Friend" by MLR Alvin, because she's nice and it's a good book.
I can't prioritize Gideon the Ninth, Blake. It's got a very long wait time at my library.
Yeah, I think I got it when I was in the middle or like on the cramming for a different book for our book talk, and then I just didn't check it out or something like that.
I got Red, White, and Royal Blue. I'll probably read in February.
Oh, I read that one. That one's
I
cute.
have not read that one. I kind of want to sit down and like read the actual, like whether it's ebook or
Yeah.
paperback for Gideon the Ninth, like not as much wanting to do it as a audiobook. I don't know why, but
I support this, but also the accents in the audiobook make my day. So, I read Gideon, but I want to reread Gideon so I can read Harrow the Ninth with my memory refreshed.
Blake keeps posting in one of our like group chats stuff about Harrow and spoilering it, and I just keep clicking on it and not having any context, even though it is literally a spoiler. But is there a button that I can click? I'm gonna click it. Like,
All
this
right,
probably won't mean anything to me. Click.
let us go into this sprint. All right, 3, 2, 1, cue. Hello.
Hello.
I would like to say hello to Family and Books who stopped by and to Jessica.
Hello,
CB,
hello.
CB, you are muted.
I was only going to pop onto bed for a second, and then Storm, for the first time in almost since we moved here, abandoned her window posting and came. Oh, looks like I got popped in the chin because I was laying like this, and came and snuggled up against me. So I was like, I'm stuck here now, guys.
I can no longer move.
To know that I left her for you. So like and subscribe, assholes.
Wow. That was so aggressive.
That's how big the sacrifice was.
Yeah.
There,
I guess.
we may be ending soon, because I grow tired and my toes grow frostbitten.
I get it. I understand.
Oh yes, CB.
Nothing. No,
Oh,
nothing.
I will say though, I am wearing my new not sponsored dropout merch, Owlbears sweatpants, and
Hey.
Nice.
they're they're honestly my favorite sweatpants I've ever worn.
Oh yeah, I love my sweater from them, which I kind of wish I got it in. Like, I'm glad I have the 4XL, and also it was free. But I do wish I had a normal size sweater from them.
Yeah,
They need to hire me again so I can take another sweater from their merch bins.
I I also got another hoodie from Misfits and Magic. I liked it
Oh,
so much. I ordered my best friend one too because he also likes Misfits and Magic. So I said, you know what, buddy, what size do you wear? I'm ordering you
I
a
did
hoodie.
like they were for now I can say it, for crowd control they needed a live audience and I signed up for it and I got waitlisted. But for the people that got waitlisted, we still like showed up there and we still got paid, which
Yeah,
is awesome. And then also for not being able to watch the show, they gave us some free merch, and I got
nice.
the Chimeron House T-shirt. It's
Yes.
a soft T-shirt. It is very see-through though, which I didn't realize, and I was like wearing it on running errands and stuff, and then I saw myself in the mirror one day, and I'm like glad I wear a bra every time I wear stuff because it would just like fully had the lines. You could see like some of the like freckles and moles on my back through it, and I'm like, okay, this
All
is a
right.
house shirt.
I want
Yeah,
one.
I have the Chimeron zip up hoodie, and like I wore that thing in 30-degree weather, and it was great. It's like
Oh
I'm
yeah,
getting my best friend
I
one of
have
these. It's so nice.
one of I have their one of production crew hoodies, and it's really good. It's a good hoodie. I have like only worn it a little bit because I don't want to ruin it, and I also don't want to be that person walking around with it on.
I get it. You're like, I have it and I like it, but also I'm mad because it's so nice.
Yeah, I also don't want to like be like, haha, I'm so cool. Look at me. They only hired me once.
Don't get
They
it.
have to earn it more.
Jessica got 262 words that sprint, and that's awesome. RP said, "Dan, that was just a little passive aggressive."
Hey,
I'd say that was
do
aggressive.
not insult me. There is nothing passive about my aggression.
I was gonna say there was no passive in that aggression.
RP finished up some Magic the Gathering stuff and got dinner. He'll look into doing some writing stuff the next sprint if there is one. If somebody wants to host sprints in the server, I was just teasing about my toes being frostbitten because CB was teasing me about that pre-stream, I think. But
Okay,
the overall temperature is kind of dropping in here, and I'm starting to get a little cold. So I'm
I
like,
saw
no.
something like
Yeah.
GIF in RP's most recent message was like a bug on my computer, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" But I think it's like a fish emoji or something. I don't know.
It's
It
a
is.
bat.
It's a what?
It's a
A
bat.
bat.
A bat?
A bass. BASS.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought you were. Yeah, I thought you were like disagreeing with me. Be like, no, actually, it's a
No,
bat. But I was hearing
because
bat, and I'm like, that is a fish.
it's laughed my ass off, so it's a bass.
Yeah.
I want to show off what I did get done today, even though it wasn't this sprint. Which is actually it's not nearly as impressive I thought it was going to be. Actually, I think we started here today,
Hmm.
and then went down here, No, did that yesterday. And then this page. Then this page, and this, I got a lot more done than I thought I did. I thought I did not get much words done today. I was like, I thought that was going to be the end of it. And then I got to here, and I was like, oh, I'm so close to the end of the chapter, because it ends right here, and it's very, like, staccato almost, for the drama of it. And then I was like, oh, actually, the next paragraph is kind of important for, like, magical development, and I'm like, I need more brain power for that. But I kind of feel recharged now that I ate and then snuggled with Storm a little bit that sprint.
Ah.
Yeah,
Good.
Huh.
Yep.
Hi, Chris.
Thought it was done.
Hi, Chris.
No, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Ew.
Aww.
I like your shirt, Chris.
CB likes your shirt.
Okay.
Superman.
Coffee Create Connect, I believe that's Desiree, said, hello everyone, snow has finally stopped, reading Little Fires Everywhere and managing puppy distractions. Ooh, how's your day been? My day has been okay. I'm just cold and going to abandon you all soon.
You didn't put the bass in there? Did it just
How did it show up in there? How did it get there?
No, that's all I was saying. I think it was a sensor thing.
Oh, okay. I was looking at it on our
Okay.
little screen. It's much more clear on the sides. On the other side where it's all in white.
I don't know. That was just because it's like laughing my ass off and it's a bass. So I was like, maybe the sensor's doing a weird punny thing. Otherwise, I don't understand why there's a fish.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's like an automatic thing.
I got emails all checked and stuff, and I put dates for Storytellers Hearth stuff in my phone. All next week, I will be prepping things for our announcement stream. So
I do think I could make a divider. Like the divider thing that we were talking about earlier. I went to close my tab and I just looked at it and I was like, I could make this. Like, I think it would actually be fun.
Find one on Facebook Marketplace.
How little she cares about.
I'm listening to you. I can multitask.
Wow. That was me like 2 weeks ago, was it? Just fully. Sam's like, are you there? Like, I'm here. I promise.
Yeah. My
co-host used to be so engaged. And...
I am engaged. Well, no, I'm not.
My
co-host used to care about conversation and being at least semi-professional and everything. And now they're just like,
hey, I was being professional. It was a bit. I was bringing it back. Not in like I joined a fiber arts club, which I'm kind of excited about.
Jessica said that she's so ready for the Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay. I am too. I am going to pick new color schemes this year, and hopefully they will be our new permanent color schemes.
Oh, I don't know. What colors are you leaning towards?
I don't know yet. I have not even looked. I don't like our last ones for making things. They don't work well. Okay. So just to remind, because RP brought up, there are only going to be 2 relays this year because of
life.
The June. Well, it's because like with the farther we get from the pandemic, the more busy people are in the summer. So the less the June one is actually viable as an internet community event. So we're keeping the March and October one for
yes.
For the moment,
I'm going to GaryCon, which is a D&D convention with my dad and my brother this year, which is in March and is luckily the weekend before the Storytellers Hearth.
They don't know when that is yet.
Okay, fuck.
For reasons of my own, what is this
See,
convention called and what time is it?
don't worry about that.
I'll
CB,
message you, Cody. Not about the Storytellers Hearth, about the convention.
Yeah, no, I want to know about the convention. I don't care about Storytellers Hearth dates. I'll find that out in the announcements.
Damn, Cody, I see
CB
that.
desires to
I said
be
I'll find out in the announcements.
What do I
In
desire
the
to
annou-
the assistant to help us actually market and stuff. Since
Yeah.
Sarah and I suffer from chronic mom responsibilities.
We just got called out a little bit in DMs about jumping topics, but my brain really wants to jump topics right now. But yeah, I'm excited about the Storyteller's Hearth. And I feel like it has a lot of potential, and putting more into it would be fun.
Is this the weekend before?
Anyways, I got glasses next week.
And it's in Wisconsin? Ooh.
Stop saying stuff out loud, Cody. Ew,
About Gary?
whatever.
I feel some angry typing happening.
Sorry, not angry typing. I'm defending myself.
I thought that I was gonna be finished this draft by Valentine's Day, and then I moved, and my whole schedule did not go. I don't need a proper schedule, but I'm just like not being able to track my progress working on this draft through pages or chapter or anything or word count or anything. I like tracking the progress of how close I am to finishing something or like how much I've done, but like one paragraph can take 4 or 5 minutes, and one paragraph can take 4 or 5 days. Not actually, but yeah. And if anyone knows, I feel like I've talked about this before, but as people work on their second draft, they have a way they track their progress in that regard. Let me know.
Scenes and new words.
Yeah, but it would be like a super productive day. I guess with new words, it would cover that. Just like I got half a scene done, but I wrote 4,000 words.
Yeah, it's for me when I do new drafts, I specifically will have a document that is nothing but me copy pasting the new words that I wrote. Because it's especially like when you're revising and stuff, it's really easy to minimize the amount of new work you have done in your draft and everything, especially when you're cutting large parts. Your overall word total could shrink even though you have actually written like say you've written 3,000 new words, but you deleted like 5,000 and you're in like a 2,000 deficit. So I would just like I copy paste so that I always know how much my new words are, and then like I said, I track by scenes. Because for me, that's kind of like that's usually my my goal or my measuring point is just to go scene by scene. Even though some scenes are a lot longer than other scenes, in that case though, I usually am like, well, this. Yeah, in my brain, I'll break the bigger scenes down into smaller scenes for the purpose of progress.
Into like the beats of the scene instead of the actual like scene open and scene close. Yeah, with today especially, I was like crossing out a full line or like keeping like 2 words from a line and then just rewriting it. And I was like, it's feeling like I know this is making the book better, but when I'm crossing out so much that it within the line, it's like, am I just doing the same mistakes over and over again? Even though I know intellectually that's not how it works, emotionally doing that kind of thing is like, ooh, sometimes where it's like, this isn't written poorly, but it could be written better for some of those lines.
Oh, RP wanted to know if they were glasses for everyday use or like reading or specific. They're prescription.
Yeah, I think it'll be everyday use because I don't think my vision is super bad, but by the evenings my eyes get really fatigued and they like ache. And then I think that's part, like we have that running joke about like me being a parrot, where like as soon as the sun goes down I get super sleepy. I'm wondering if that is in the afternoon my eyes are getting tired and it's making me not want to do anything, and therefore sleepy. And also it's hard to tell like sleepy in the body or like my head is sleepy, my eyes are heavy, that kind of thing. And then it also gets to the point after a really long day where I'll be driving and I'm like, oh, I can't see like road names until they're like much closer than typically. So I'm very excited about getting glasses, although my family is teasing me because I very much lorded the fact that I was the only one without glasses over them up until like last Thanksgiving, where I was like, okay, it's official, I need glasses. And everyone's like, haha. And I'm like, no, I lorded it so much over you because I knew this day would come.
I've worn glasses since I was 11 or 12. So
I should wear glasses, but I don't because I didn't have insurance, and now I do.
Yay.
I had really good eyesight until I didn't, and I remembered what it was like to have really good eyesight, and so I was like, no, I need them. I need to be able to see.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
But also, like, I didn't realize how bad it had gotten until, like, I put on my first pair of glasses, and I was like, the fuck you mean you can see individual leaves? I was like, what do you mean that is a thing?
Yeah, I remember bragging, like, I can see the veins, like, the individual lines on leaves from, like, a while fucking away. And I'm like, haha, my vision is so good. And now I'm just like, I see a blurry
All
green
that
blob, and
fan
that's the
on
tree.
your phone in the dark late at night.
I mean,
Damn.
maybe. But I also have very much a genetic record of needing glasses.
Real
Storm
quick,
has now moved her hands, so she's like this. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm making too much noise for her. Her nose is cold.
RP said, when I drafted my current project, I wrote down my beginning word count before each writing session and then wrote the word count when I was totally done for the day. And actually, I basically did the same thing for revising. I had a hand-drawn graph that had the word count for a chapter at the end of drafting and for the word count after it was revised. And I added a column to the graph for each time I edited/revised.
Can I share my screen?
No, not right now, because I am cold and going to leave. It's not my fault you waited until now to be businessy. Like, I'm legitimately starting to get really cold.
I have a graph that's like shows the by chapter updated.
You
That's
can
not
go in the Discord and show him. But
yes.
everybody, look, here's the thing. I am mildly salty that CB waited until now to have the good book discussion after I had already said I was leaving soon because I'm
Yes.
cold.
You said
And then waited an extra 10 minutes.
Well, no, that's because when I was about to like be like, okay, well now we're gonna go, then we started having a really good book discussion. But now I'm getting really cold, so now I have to.
I put it in the fucking Discord.
Okay. But yes, see, even my camera is cold. It's fine.
The camera's like, no, I'm out of here.
Over.
You said we're leaving, goodbye.
Look, my thing is not.
Well, there you go.
All right, but catch me and CB tomorrow for book talk, hopefully, and Wednesday and everything. And I love you all dearly, but I'm gonna go curl up in my room now.
Yes.
You guys, bye.
Bye.